Okay, Paul Jenkins from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Ann's always wanted to do this glider thing. This is my first time. Looking forward to it.
All right, here we go. Say bye.
Bye. It's nice knowing you.
Well, I don't have a parachute.
Motor glider. All right.
10 minutes out traffic is Sierra Papa, such Skyhawk. We're on the upwind still. We're turning across Lake Johnson. We don't have the motor glider inside at this time. In the transit, ground vehicle crossing 3-4. Traffic. Legacy is about 3 miles to the northwest, 9,500 feet. Going to be heading north.
So we're going to go to about 9,000 feet?
What's that?
We're going to go to about 9,000
We're going to go to 8.
8,000. Okay.
3,000 foot toe is actually 7,800. We just go the extra 200 feet.
Main traffic. Skyhawk 320 Pond. Left downwind is runway 34.
Want to go right over Kingsbury over here. There we go. Right over
Limited traffic, Sokovia 19 Victor's west, it's 395 on the 45 to 34.
If I get him in this little bowl back there, we're going to find a little lift. We'll see.
Traffic. Midfield at the motor glider on down.
All right. There it is. Look at that.
That's great.
How about that?
Phenomenal. Victor to be midfield, west downwind 34.
Motor glider 742 hotel right down.
Wow.
You tell me if this circling doesn't agree with your stomach, so you let me know.
Oh, my stomach's fine so far.
All right, good. Go right around this point here.
Traffic, motor glider 742 hotel 35.
Something out here.
There's the bump. Hey, whoa.
There.
So this is all experience.
Ooh, there's some good right there. Wow. I'm just feeling the air with the plane. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm just feeling my way through it by feel.
That's
and
amazing.
I'm feeling with my gut and the feedback on the stick and what my butt is telling me, and I take a whole bunch of stuff and I kind of couple it together,
Yeah.
and I make a decision about where I'm going to fly and how I'm going to fly. I don't want you to start feeling sick by doing it, okay?
Right.
But we're climbing. We've climbed a couple hundred feet here already.
Yeah, we have. We can see
So
it.
let's just see what we can do here. I'm just feeling my way through the air right here is what I'm doing. There's another 100 feet we gained.
Yep.
So gained it a little bit here. I'd like to turn to the left because I want the camera on the wing to get this. But I have to climb just a little higher before I change directions, because this is working real good right here in this little tiny spot.
Good traffic, Bonnie, 532, 2 miles to the west, inbound for landing. We'll be crossing mid-hills at 7,000, entering right downwind for 30 right, and
So
holding
you
short
can
of
tell
3-4
what that
minutes.
warm air is doing on this
Yeah.
eastern side of the mountain.
You sure can.
The eastern side of the mountain is working.
Managed traffic, freeway Sierra Fox, starting base like runway 34, full stop.
But you can feel it. Look at that right there. Feel it's going up.
Beautiful, yeah.
Vector passing highway 395 on the 45, left downwind.
Change directions here and then hopefully get the camera to get a better shot of what we're doing. I'm mindful of what that camera on the wing is catching.
Sure.
How you doing? You doing okay?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Now look at the picture. We're starting to get more of a view of Lake Tahoe.
We sure
You
are.
notice that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're up another, what, 200 feet now?
We're up to 8,700. So we're climbing.
Landing of 45 through 34, Vincent.
Managed traffic, freeway Sierra Fox, turning final runway 34, full stop.
But I'm just feeling my way around, and you can feel it, can't you?
Oh, I can.
You
Yeah.
can feel that those little bit of pulses of push and lift. And
Yeah, I can't interpret them as you can, but I can
Yeah.
feel them.
Here's a little bit of sink right here, so I flew out of it. Do you feel us drop?
Yes.
Yeah. So I try to keep the plane moving through that falling thing. I want to keep it flying.
Good traffic.
That would be a really good idea.
You can feel it's like being in an elevator. Same kind of feeling as being in an elevator.
Traffic, Capcom 65, Victor sitting that page, 34.
Now our picture's getting a little better. Look at that.
That is beautiful. See my hotel down there?
You can't you?
Yeah. Actually, this would be a real quick way home if we could control it.
Sure. I think the longest flights so far from here have been to Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
My God.
Downwind. And they're trying to go for South Dakota, the corner of South Dakota, is where they're really shooting for right now.
Holy cow.
But you have to have the perfect conditions to do that.
Whoa.
There we go. Got up a little bit. Yeah, now you can see the South Lake Tahoe. See your hotel over
Oh, yeah, sure can.
Traffic,
Yeah, we're in Harvey's. That's just down there.
Yeah, it's one of the dark buildings.
Yeah.
19 Victor to be midfield, left downwind 34.
There you go. Well, you got to experience a little bit of soaring right
That
there.
was
That's how we
just-
stay up. Is we just feel out the air.
Very impressive.
Check out what we're doing. We climbed up almost 800
We
feet
did.
on that climb.
We did. That was good.
So, you can imagine doing that along the mountain here every once in a while, and you can climb up and continue these climbs, and you can stay up all day.
traffic, Pawnee 5.
still going up. Just ever so slightly. If I work with Mother Nature properly and she's nice to me, I'll just float right along this hill here.
Traffic, yeah, 5 Victor, west downwind 34.
Let's see what's off this little bridge over here.
Traffic, Skyhawk T3, Sierra Pop, taking runway 34, pattern movement.
19 Victor's clear.
Sierra Pop 5 Victor, filling that take for 4 minutes. Go ahead.
What do you think so far?
That's great. And we're going up. We're going up quite rapidly. Wow.
You notice that?
I'm watching the altimeter. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't think we've lost anything since we got off Tahoe, so.
No, I don't think so either.
Let's see how this little bowl back here, this little section does. Mother Nature is being very nice to us this morning. It's doing very good. Very, very good. This is a new trail that they just put in right along to the right.
Oh yeah.
Just got that trail finished the end of last year. It's the one that leaves Genoa. It comes up here to the Tahoe Rim Trail.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, it's a really steep trail. I'm not too much into hiking, but it is a nice trail.
I guess you don't get much time with all the gliding and all.
All the gliding.
Traffic, Pawnee,
I fly over it all the time.
30, crossing 3416.
Is this what you do most of the time, gliding?
This is my full-time job.
Yeah, but I mean for pleasure.
For pleasure, I get about one day every couple of weeks off right now.
Well,
we're getting to our slow season,
Yeah, I don't feel sorry for you.
so I do this a lot. This is
Your day job, but
my day job.
for some reason I'm not feeling very sorry for you.
City traffic, Skyhawk 328, Sierra Pop, turning crossing runway 34.
Climb
Pattern
up the
movement.
hill a little bit. See if we can get over this ridge. Nice. Look at this climb we're doing.
Yes, indeed.
This is fantastic right here. This is good. Just get us over the ridge here. Look at that. Okay,
Yep.
okay, we're gonna make it. We got it. Look at that. We just climbed like an elevator around that, didn't we?
We did.
Fantastic. Good, good, good. Nice. Well,
In traffic, South 328, Sierra Pop, turning downwind runway 34, full stop.
Ah, this was excellent.
you know, the conditions change every 20 minutes. You know, if you didn't like the conditions the
Just
last
wait.
time, you go up again. And
Just wait 20 minutes.
It just changes along the mountain often.
course, this is pretty good place for gliding. You could land almost anywhere, couldn't you?
Simulated engine down
You could, with, you know, the right conditions.
If you had to
fly
land.
anywhere.
Yeah.
What do you mean, if we had to land? Where?
Yeah, if you had to land, you could land almost anywhere down there.
Oh, any of those green
Yeah,
fields
yeah.
down there if we had to.
Yeah, well, that's why it's great for gliders, because, you know, it, especially for learners who aren't as experienced as you.
Well, we just putz around and have fun.
Yeah.
You want to fly back?
Yeah.
Do you want to fly back?
Now that you fly it.
Okay, I'll fly.
I'm doing my camera thing here, so you
Good.
Traffic, Capcom 65, Victor, turning left station number 2 for only 34 minutes. And runway, it's your Papa Papa 34.
So this is Genoa to your right down here.
Ah, okay.
Town of Genoa. So this is one of the oldest continuous settlements in Nevada.
Is that right?
Yep. And it has there a bar that's been in continuous operation since the mid-1800s. So it has not closed. It's been open.
So it's been open since the mid-1800s.
Mid-1800s. It's still running today. It's one of the local favorites.
Oh, we must go over there.
Beers.
Oh, yeah, we got to go there.
Go up to Genoa here. Go
Well,
to the Genoa bar there.
the Genoa-
original boardwalk and doors, front
Yeah.
doors, and the original bar is still there.
Well, we'll definitely do that. Jeez. Hey.
It's a real close little thing to go check out.
Wow. That is great. This is a unique way of, identifying the tourist locations.
Sure.
It's great. Let's do this one. Yeah, this is the nearest you can get to the flying car.
What's that?
This is the nearest thing you can get to the flying car. You know, that's always been a dream, like in the Jetsons.
Sure.
I mean, the silence is amazing. I mean, apart from the wind.
Well, you hear the wind over the canopy.
Yeah, but I mean, otherwise it's silent. You don't have a droning engine or a whining jet.
Yeah. You don't wear earphones. You don't
No.
have amplified microphones. You don't have the smell of gas.
That's right. Yeah.
You don't have the smell of exhaust. It just is quiet. Well, to me, it's quiet. The sound of wind is more appealing.
You can filter it. Well, of course, you need the sound to fly. So,
Right.
Yeah.
It's one of the key things that I listen to tell how fast I'm going to determine how fast to fly is the wind.
Into traffic, Skyhawk 245, narrow Lima. 5 miles northwest, transitioning southbound just west of Highway 395 at 6,000 feet.
Into traffic, this is Glider Golf. 2.2 miles west of the airport. Just west of 395, and we're at 7,400 for the traveling east.
59 Lima, looking for the traffic.
Kind of hard to miss a glider if it's not going straight up.
Yeah.
If the glider is pointed straight at you, it's almost impossible to see.
Yeah, I was watching you guys from the ground when you were coming in, and that's exactly right.
But if I'm turning, it's easy for someone to see if I show them my bottom side or I show them my top side.
Yeah.
That guy that was just on the radio,
Yeah.
he's below us.
He is, yeah.
But still, if I just do some gradual turns,
He's going to see you.
he's got to see me.
Hopefully.
You just know they see you, and I'm above him, so that's good. He's around us somewhere. I can't see him.
5 narrow Lima has the glider. In traffic, Capcom 65, Victor, left downwind, 3 and 4.
He sees us.
Hey. The other thing about the glider is it's really slow, which is, that's not a credit. It's great. It's great that it is,
We're doing 55, 56
Yeah.
knots right now,
Yeah.
so we're not really moving out.
No, it's fantastic.
I mean, this glider is capable of 150 knots.
Okay, that is reasonably
It's
quick.
capable of going that fast if you really want it to go that fast. It
Yeah.
will. But in general, if we're just putzing around, just enjoying the view and the
Yeah,
scenery, 50 to 60 knots is just fine.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
We could even slow it down to 40, get
Wow.
real quiet.
Wow.
I'll slow it down to 40 and see what it just gets real quiet. So there's 50 knots.
Victor's getting close in left stage, 3-4.
Oh, that's amazing. That is
There's
just
45 knots.
that is just amazing. Wow.
Now here we're creeping down to 40. It's right on the edge of what it likes to fly, but listen.
Yeah. That.
Now we're at 40 knots.
Wow.
Right there.
I do not believe it. I've never gone this well, apart from a helicopter.
And you can just hear the sound.
Yeah.
And if we go any slower, what it'll do is it'll buff it. It'll pretend to stall. We'll do a pretend stall.
I like the idea it pretends to stall. Oh yeah, you feel that.
That's a stall, right?
Yeah, the old
You
stick
feel it?
shift.
But,
I do.
but it
Yeah.
doesn't do anything. The tail stalls, and the wings still fly.
Right.
So we're at 40 knots in a stall right here.
That's
Go figure.
wow.
Then I release back pressure, and here the plane
Yeah.
continues to fly.
Yeah.
That's a stall in this plane.
That's very benign. Yeah.
Very benign.
The only way I've ever gone this slow before is in a helicopter, but it's a little bit noisier.